Republic of the Philippines. Region 10, Northern Mindanao. Division of Misamis Oriental. Mantico District. Chilot Integrated School.
Pleasant morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second completion ceremony of junior high school learners of Tuhod Integrated School with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. A virtual program shall now commence. In lieu of the actual ceremony, we begin with a montage of images of the school management with our completers for school year 2020-2021, together with the staff and DepEd officials. Ladies and gentlemen, our grade 10 completers. GPTA President. Tuhod Integrated School Teachers. Mr. Jennifer B. Denke. Our Public Schools District Supervisor, Mr. Jerry G. Fabria. Our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Nemfa R. Lago, CESO 5. Our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Jonathan S. De La Peña, CESO 5. And our guest speaker, Jelomi C. Magsalay, Teacher 1. Let us invoke the presence of the Lord through an opening prayer, and this will be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, the regional hymn, and Miss or March.
And pray if they seek my face and Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Diyos sa iyong Mindanao mabuhay, himahal na mong natawan. Mauswagon, masigla kung malipayon, pagpano sa katahon. Magpabiling taning kasing-kasing, ang kabalaan o kamalipayon. Di sa kanunay ang magpaibabaw, ang kahon sa'yo kanina. Mabuhay ang iyong Mindanao, yuta na among natawan. Bisagong sa pamangkalimar, kami na minahalan. Sa buhat at katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan. Magpabiling na magkahinusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Mabuhay ang iyong Mindanao, ang tanang among natawan. Isagol sa pamangkaliwat, kami nagminahalay. Sa buhat at katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan. Magpabiling na magkahinusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Magpabiling na magkahinusa, kadahugan sa tanan.
Sa
will now formally open the Junior High School Completion Ceremony of Tuod Integrated School.
To our school's division superintendent, Dr. Jonathan S. De La Pina, CISO 5, and the assistant schools division superintendent, Dr. Nympha Arlago, the GPT president and officers, the guest speaker, the faculty and staff, and to the junior high school completers, parents, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. The completion ceremony of the junior high school completers of Tuod Integrated School is hereby declared in session. In behalf of the administration, faculty, staff, and students, I welcome each and every one of you to this completion ceremony of the school year 2020-2021. We also extend to the junior high school completers and their families our warmest felicitations on this special occasion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jennifer B. Denke. At this point, we shall now hear the message of our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Jonathan S. De La Pena, CESO 5, and DepEd Secretary Leonor Briones.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Isang maalab at matagumpay na araw po sa ating lahat. Mula dito sa amin sa Kagawaran ng Edukasyon sa Amihan ng Mindanao. Graduation, completion, or moving up ceremonies are testimonies of excellent coordination, genuine hard work, and great love. When the COVID-19 pandemic struck the world, hitting the various sectors including education, the Department of Education, through the competent leadership of Secretary Leonor Magtolis-Briones, firmly accepted the challenge to continue education, bravely wrestling with the challenges of the pandemic and unceasingly finding solutions to address any emerging problems. Amidst all these difficulties, emerged excellent coordination across all levels of governance and the different stakeholders, with the teachers at the forefront of delivering the basic education learning continuity plan. And here they are, our learners, who willingly submitted themselves to blended distance learning, painstakingly learning the ways of the new learning landscape, and successfully accomplishing all their academic requirements through genuine hard work. But these successes would not have been possible if not for the great love of the parents and guardians who have been selflessly offering their prayers, time, and resources. In other words, the successes of our learners, our teachers, our leaders, and the Department of Education at large, with the unwavering support of all our stakeholders, are products of our collective decision to succeed as one family. On behalf of the entire DepEd Region 10, allow me to thank and congratulate everyone for this great feat, which attests that DepEd indeed is on track. But just like what is said in our theme for this year's end of school year rites, strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic. We need to be on our toes. The COVID-19 pandemic is real, and so are other education emergencies. All together, let us rise from this pandemic, recalibrate our learning continuity plans, and continue to deliver quality education for our learners, the heart of DepEd 10. Muli, binabati ko ang lahat ng nagtapos sa taong ito. Hangad namin ang inyong patuloy na tagumpay, anumang landas ang inyong tatahakin. Pagpalain nawa kayo ng poong may kapal. Marami pong salamat.
If you don't go after what you want, you will never have it. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. If you don't step forward, you are always in the same place. Your graduation today is a milestone that marks how far you have traveled and what significant change have you made in your life. It is an important milestone as it signifies the acquisition of necessary competence, character, and credentials which allow you to confidently move to the next phase of your educational journey. I take pride in your achievement, which has become even more meaningful as the final stretch of your journey has been arduous. Each of you now exemplifies endurance and flexibility, which have long been considered as unique Filipino character. Both folkloric and historical, the Filipino is likened to a bamboo that bends with the wind and can survive a storm. More than resilience, we have strengthened our bayanihan spirit. I commend the school officials, teachers, and personnel for making everything possible, from writing and printing modules to ensuring that new modalities work for our learners. I also express my appreciation to the parents for playing unprecedented roles, especially when we transition to modular learning in the learners' learning spaces at home. Their participation to educating our children has been remarkable. I also express my gratitude to our government officials and stakeholders for providing us resources that we needed and for giving us hope and encouragement to continue doing our job. To our young graduates, you will be written in the history, for you emerged from unique circumstances. Step forward with pride and confidence. Pride for completing and hurdling a specific level of education, and confidence for the assurance that you have become 21st century learners who are competent, resilient, and independent. Warmest congratulations on your achievement.
The school principal, Mr. Jennifer B. Denke, will now present the grade 10 completers.
Dr. Jonathan de la Pina, CISO 5, School Division Superintendent of the Division of Misamis Oriental, ably represented by Dr. Jerry G. Fabria, the Public Schools District Supervisor of Mantikal District. I have the honor to present to you the junior high school completers, of whom 25 are male, 20 are female, a total of 45 junior high school completers who have satisfactorily completed the K-12 basic education curriculum of the Department of Education. May I therefore request you to confirm their completion.
By virtue of the authority vested upon me by our school's division superintendent, Dr. Jonathan S. De La Pina, and with the presentation of the school principal, that you have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by the K-12 curriculum of the Department of Education. I hereby confirm your completion for the junior high school level for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations!
The distribution of certificates of completion shall now follow. Ladies and gentlemen, the junior high school completers of Tuon Integrated School. Grade 10 completers. School year 2020-2021. Abalde Julieto Junior P. Akto Isid Ryan L. Baculio Renian J. S. Baguio Joel I. Baterna Argel O. Baterna Gerald R. Bunga Aldren A. Buna Rimar B. Dapanas Paul Dane P. Denki Raymond Geno F. Magbanwa Kenny J. C. Maghuyo Bubet Junior B. Mantalaba John Denmark D. Milan Carl Denzel B. Ormo Sherwin C. Orong Jory H. Orong Rinan B. Pakamalan Kim Jezel A. Patilano Jerome S. Ragma JR G. Romboso Donis John D. Romboso Elan John D. Saroma Jerome O. Solana Edroy T. Tapios Jonali Jr. R. Abragan Princess Joy T. Buna Mayan C. Kalisagan Jana May L. Calonia Miriam D. Caracol Shane R. Gabaza Princess. Hanolino Jitrel D. Maghamel Paula Ina Hazel B. Montejo Liza F. Namatay Kate O. Neri Charmaine F. Pacano Sheila. Patay Cindy Diane A. Salinas Stephanie B. Solana Elsie T. Solana Riza T. Tabora Virgie N. Tabulong Jenny May S. Tapasaw Sheila A. Zambrano Regina P. The awarding of academic honors and special awards will now take place. Grade 10 awardees: Kenny J. C. Magbanwa with honors. Bubet Jr. B. Maghuyo with honors. And Sheila A. Tapasaw with honors. Let us give our academic and special awardees and their parents a big round of applause. Congratulations! In behalf of the grade 10 completers, Mr. Bubeth Maghuyop Jr. with highest honor will now give his message of gratitude.
To our school principal, Sir Jennifer Degke, to my school advisor, Teacher Evangeline Katipay, to all Tuod Integrated School teachers and staff, to my fellow students and parents, good day to each and every one of us. My name is Bubit Maghuyop Jr., a proud graduate of this institution, Tuod Integrated School. The coronavirus pandemic has caused many school graduations to be replaced with virtual drive-in and other alternative ceremonies like this. It's a little different this year. But despite of it, we never stop learning, we never stop believing, we never stop praying, and most of it, we never stop chasing our dreams. I thank God for everything. He never leaves us even in our worst situation this year. To my mama and papa, thank you so much for your sacrifice, motivation, and love. To all the people who helped me and gave me constant support and never-ending guidance, thank you so much. To my fellow graduates, I want to leave a message to all of you. Education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. Congrats to us graduates.
Thank you, Mr. Maghuyo. This time, the school principal, Mr. Jennifer B. Denke, shall introduce our guest speaker.
Our guest speaker this morning is a native of Porok 482, Mantikau, Misamis Oriental. At 24 years old, and was born last May 13, 1997. She is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jerry H. Magsalay. She finished her elementary education here at Tuod Elementary School way back 2010. Then pursued and graduated her secondary education at Cabalantian National High School last 2013. She proceeded her tertiary education at Mindanao State University at Naawan, Misamis Oriental with a degree of Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English last 2018, cum laude. And now currently connected at the Department of Education at Cabalantian National High School as English teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our guest speaker for this completion and graduation ceremony of Tuod Integrated School, Miss Jelumi Katipay Magsalay. Let's give her a round of applause.
To the school head of Tuod Integrated School, Sir Jennifer B. Dinke, teachers, friends, parents and guardians, and of course, to the stars of today's special event, the graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, a wonderful day to all of you. It is my pleasure and privilege to be invited to speak today and be part of the most awaited special event, the virtual graduation ceremony. First, I would like to express my warmest congratulations to all of the graduates of Tuod Integrated School, Batch 2020-2021. I am so proud to all of you for completing this year, and you should be very, very proud of yourselves too for accomplishing this goal. And I'm sure that you are all excited to be officially conferred as graduates and received your own diplomas of accomplishments and can't wait to move forward to the next stage of your life. Like you, I was once a little dreamer. I spent my 6 years of learning here in Tuod Elementary School. And because of the innovation, the school keeps on improving itself. And now, it is called as Tuod Integrated School. Every time I see younger students like you, it always reminds me of my unforgettable memories with my classmates and teachers before in this school. With those years, I had so much fun getting along with my classmates, cleaning our areas, learning new things from our teachers, and participating in every school activity. It's been 11 years now since I graduated from my elementary in the year 2010. And now, I have changed. I have achieved my dreams. And I'm proud to say that I'm already a professional teacher currently teaching at Cabalantian National High School. I started my job there when I was 22. And now that I am 24, I can tell to myself how much I've grown up, how much I've learned, and how much I've matured in life as a woman. To my teachers before in Tuod Integrated School, thank you for all the learnings. I am forever grateful for all the things that you've done. I succeed in life because of you. I am 24 years old now, and you are still here, still passionate about what you are doing, molding the students, and building characters. And because of you, I will never forget Tuod Integrated School, the place where I started dreaming. You are always be part of my success, and I'm proud to say that I am a product of this school. To the graduates, the young learners, always be grateful to your teachers. They are working so hard to teach you with lessons and good values. One day, when you reach success, you will then realize their hard works and sacrifices. Graduates, if you have dreams, hold on to that dreams. There are lots of opportunities reserved for each of you, and you have enough time to prepare. According to Michelle Obama, don't be afraid, be focused, be determined, be hopeful, and be empowered. As of now, all you have to do is to strive to become the best versions of yourselves, follow your heart, and do what you love. Do not compare your capabilities with your fellow classmates. Instead, do your own accomplishments. Do not be disappointed, and always remember that God has set unique plans for our lives. To the proud parents and guardians, congratulations! Your unconditional love and support made an enormous impact to the journey of your children. I'm sure that you are very proud of them as they have concluded this portion of their lives and prepare for their next steps. Again, to the school head, Sir Jennifer B. Dinky, and the teaching force of Tuod Integrated School, thank you so much for this opportunity, and may you continue to inspire learners and help them succeed in life. Lastly, to the graduates, let me leave you with this thought. Enjoy your youth, but do not destroy your future. Congratulations and God bless.
Thank you very much, Miss J-Lo C. Magsalay. We shall now virtually award the plaque of appreciation to the speaker with a citation. Plaque of appreciation is hereby presented to Miss J-Lo C. Magsalay in grateful acknowledgement of her distinguished and invaluable service rendered as guest speaker during the virtual Moving Up exercises of Kindergarten of Tuod Integrated School with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon lalong palatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, thereby contributing immeasurably to the prestige and success of the occasion. Given this 16th of July in the year of the Lord 2021. Thank you so much. Miss Anastasia C. Magbanwa, PTA President, will now formally close the ceremony.
The year 2020-2021 should now be regarded as history. It was certainly challenging, dramatic, and memorable one, with a lot of experience. Thanks to the Almighty One for now allowing us to venture in the school year. As the President of PTA, Parents Teachers Association, of this noble institution, it is with a tremendous amount of pride and pleasure to bring greetings to the Tuod Integrated School and family from the PTA executive members. To the graduating class of this year, special congratulations to you all. You remember, you are all winners. This is an opportunity to reflect on the accomplishment and to prepare for the future which lies ahead. Best wishes to you graduates. As you take another step, I am delighted to celebrate another milestone with you. Once again, congratulations.
That concludes the virtual completion ceremony of the junior high school learners of Tuod Integrated School. Thank you for joining us in celebrating this momentous occasion. Congratulations, parents, teachers, and staff. Congratulations, junior high school completers. Mabuhay ang DepEd!
Ang bayan ko'y tanging ikaw, Pilipinas kong mahal, ang puso ko at buhay man sa iyo'y ibibigay. Tungkulin kong nagampanan na lagi kang paglingkuran. Ang laya mo'y babantayan, Pilipinas kong mahal.
is for sure. Children don't stop dreaming. DepEd Miss Orr is poised to be more as it wipes out uncertainties by giving more opportunities through education for all our learners. We are ready to bring excellence as we maximize and optimize our resources in education. And these resources are in our possession: talents, technology, and time. Our teachers, resilient as they are, adapt into the new normal. As repositories of time-tested strategies, they prepared self-learning modules covering the most important learning competencies to deliver relevant lessons in 203 days through physical, virtual, or online modalities. Technology can break barriers, but it can also create barriers. So we make sure that the technology that we use is available in our teaching and learning environment. One strategy on how we optimize the use of technology is through our project modem, or Misamis Oriental Digital Education Mainstreaming. Now, almost 100% of the districts has established the ICT network, which facilitated the delivery of training and other initiatives to now almost 100% of our teachers.
As teachers, we need to make ourselves relevant by adopting techniques that facilitate learning in the new normal.
All these are covered under Elevate. This is to ensure that methodologies used in teaching and learning are varied, learner-centered, and multimodal. DepEd Miss Orr will continue to scale up organizational accountability and responsibility to acquire fresh new perspectives on school leadership through Project SOAR 2.0. All these initiatives are being laid because DepEd Miss Orr believes that education is a non-negotiable basic human right, and since children's safety is paramount in this time of the pandemic, our modalities should work to their advantage.
This COVID-19 crisis is a test of our character. It teaches us resilience and creativity. It sparks our confidence to try and fuels our tenacity to succeed. It ignites within us the desire to excel and to be more.
Dako nga hangin alang sa atong mga magtutudlo ang pag-edukar sa atong mga magtutungha taliwala sa huga sa COVID-19. Tungod sa dedikasyon sa Department of Education alang sa pagpadayon sa edukasyon para sa tanan, kaya tagan usab og pagtagad ang offline distance learning tungod ug alang sa mga magtutungha nga dili makahimo sa online class. Hugod ang atong pakiglambigit sa atong mga barangay officials aron mahatag ang mga modules nga pagagamitan sa atong mga magtutungha. Nakiglambigit usab kita sa atong mga ginikanan nga aduna sa dagkong tahas sa pagpaedukar sa atong mga kabataan. At sundan ang pagpahigayon sa distance learning. Gikan sa Regional Office ang Project Adobe moagi sa Division Modem Nerve Center. Kini iapod-apod sa District Modem Center ug pagadawaton sa mga school heads para sa produksyon sa mga modules. Kalakip niini ang mga interaktibong nga videos nga binuhat sa mga magtutudlo para sa paghaom sa mga leksyon gamit ang lokal nga konteksto. Kini nga mga materyales pagadawaton sa mga magtutungha sa duha ka pamaagi, kuhaon sa eskwelahan o ihatod sa ilang tagsitag sa mga panimalay. Alang sa pagprepara sa atong mga magtutungha sa atong offline distance learning, atong hatagan usab og pagtagad ang atong luna pagtulunan.
Mao kini ang atong luna pagtulunan kung di makahimo sa pagtanaw sa TV gamit ang flash drive ang atong mga magtutungha nga walay telebisyon sa ilahang panimalay. Sa balay ni June. kining mga materyales ug ang flash drive iya kini gamiton alang sa iyahang pagtuon. Pinaagi niini pwede niya mabalik-balik ang iyahang mga leksyon.
Gamit sa flash drive tungod kay pwede usab na ko makita ang ilang leksyon.
Nandiyan ko sa akong module of videos kay pabalik-balik ang akong leksyon. Gusto ko maging guro. Gusto ko maging sundalo. Gusto ko maging nurse. Gusto ko maging doktor. Gusto ko mag-aral.
In a world that is full of uncertainties, one thing is for sure. Children don't stop dreaming. DepEd Miss Orr is poised to be more as it wipes out uncertainties by giving more opportunities through education for all our learners. We are ready to bring excellence as we maximize and optimize our resources in education. And these resources are in our possession: talents, technology, and time. Our teachers, resilient as they are, adapt into the new normal. As repositories of time-tested strategies, they prepared self-learning modules covering the most important learning competencies to deliver relevant lessons in 203 days through physical, virtual, or online modalities. Technology can break barriers, but it can also create barriers. So we make sure that the technology that we use is available in our teaching and learning environment. One strategy on how we optimize the use of technology is through our project modem, or Misamis Oriental Digital Education Mainstreaming. Now, almost 100% of the districts has established the ICT network, which facilitated the delivery of training and other initiatives to now almost 100% of our teachers.
As teachers, we need to make ourselves relevant by adopting techniques that facilitate learning in the new normal.
All these are covered under Elevate. This is to ensure that methodologies used in teaching and learning are varied, learner-centered, and multimodal. DepEd Miss Orr will continue to scale up organizational accountability and responsibility to acquire fresh new perspectives on school leadership through Project SOAR 2.0. All these initiatives are being laid because DepEd Miss Orr believes that education is a non-negotiable basic human right, and since children's safety is paramount in this time of the pandemic, our modalities should work to their advantage.
This COVID-19 crisis is a test of our character. It teaches us resilience and creativity. It sparks our confidence to try and fuels our tenacity to succeed. It ignites within us the desire to excel and to be more.
Dako nga hangin alang sa ating mga magtutudlo ang pag-edukar sa ating mga magtutungha taliwala sa huga sa COVID-19. Tungod sa dedikasyon sa Department of Education alang sa pagpadayon sa edukasyon para sa tanan, kaya tagan usabog pagtagad ang offline distance learning tungod ug alang sa mga magtutungha nga dili makahimo sa online class. Hugot ang atong pakiglambigit sa atong mga barangay officials aron mahatag ang mga modules nga pagagamitan sa atong mga magtutungha. Nakiglambigit usab kita sa atong mga ginikanan nga aduna usab dagkong tahas sa pagpaedukar sa atong mga kabataan. At sundan ang pagpahigayon sa distance learning. Gikan sa Regional Office ang Project Adobe moagi sa Division Modem Nerve Center. Kini iapod-apod sa District Modem Center ug pagadawaton sa mga school heads para sa produksyon sa mga modules. Kalakip niini ang mga interaktibo nga videos nga binuhat sa mga magtutudlo para sa paghaom sa mga leksyon gamit ang lokal nga konteksto. Kini nga mga materyales pagadawaton sa mga magtutungha sa duha ka pamaagi, kuhaon sa eskwelahan o ihatod sa ilang tagsa-tagsa ka mga panimalay. Aron sa pagprepara sa atong mga magtutungha sa atong offline distance learning, atong hatagan sa sabog pagtagad ang atong lunang pagtulunan.
Okay, ang ating lunang pagtulunan kung di makahingis pagtanaw sa TV gamit ang flash drive ang atong mga magtutungha na walay telebisyon sa ilahang panimalay. Karon sa balay ni June. Kining mga materyales ug ang flash drive iyang kini gamiton alang sa iyahang pagtuon. Pinaagi niini pwede niya mabalik-balik ang iyahang mga leksyon.
Gamit sa flash drive tungod kay pwede usab na ko makita ang ilang leksyon.
Sa akong module of videos kay pabalik-balik ang akong leksyon.
Iniisip ko na at pinaghahandaan bukas na hindi na pala niya kailangang umalis ng bahay upang tumawid sa tulay, pumunta sa paaralan at makipagkaibigan. Hindi ko na rin siyang kailangan pang iwan sa kanyang guro at mga kalaro. Hindi na niya kailangang magpaalam sa akin para may baon siyang dadalhin. Anak, ngayong balik eskwela na ay kapiling na lagi kita. Sa ngayon, ito muna ang baon mo. Ang oras ko, ang ipon ko, ang hataw ko, ang pagmamahal ko. Dahil hindi lang pera o barya ang kaya kong ibigay sa iyong paglalakbay. Sa walang katiyakang panahon at walang hanggang pagkakataon, tuloy ang edukasyon, tuloy ang baon.
Hi to all teachers out there. As we move closer to the threshold of the new academic year and the new normal, many people start to doubt about teachers' involvement in the learning process. Are they detached from their roles in nurturing lifelong learners? Or are they disengaged from the algorithm of the ideal teaching and learning process? In this session, allow me to situate the teacher in the new modality of teaching and learning in this time of the pandemic and examine their intricate roles as they carry out their mandate to deliver quality basic education for all learners at all times. The most essential learning competencies were provided by DepEd as the primary reference for all schools in determining and implementing learning delivery approaches that are suited to the local context and diversity of learners while adapting to the challenges posed by COVID-19. Referring to the MELCs, teachers collaboratively create learning designs for different learning areas. Following the DepEd MIS or instructional delivery model for distance learning, this come in two forms: digital or electronic instructional materials in video format and self-learning modules in print format. Both should be complementary to enhance or emphasize the lessons to be learned in a specific time frame, or should be supplementary to complete the processes needed for the acquisition of specific competencies. The digital file covers the part when the teacher delivers instruction through presentation of the lesson, demonstration of skill, illustration of learning experiences, and elucidation of meaning, while the module promotes students' engagement and ensures students understand concepts and skill relevance. It is focused on exposing students to concepts and skills and practicing them in ways that allow for teachers' feedback. From the teacher, the digital or electronic instructional materials are channeled through different means. The most common and most accepted is through offline external interface using universal serial bus for TV and computers or USB on the go for tablets and smartphones to act as hosts. The same digital materials can be channeled through online platforms or through live TV or radio broadcasting or streaming on real time. The digital content will serve as teachers' input. The teacher's input and the self-learning modules are designed to create the ideal learning process of the learner, where they acquire concrete experience, where they reflect on the experience, learn from the experience, and try out what has been learned through active experimentation. All these will form part of the learner's products of learning. Products are learners' active engagement in their own learning process and making sense of the content. Learners are subjects of their own learning. To be engaged in the learning process, students must be given ownership for their learning. This ownership grows from personal and situational choices within the learning experience. The products of learning then allows the students to do assessment of learning, emphasizing their accountability over their own learning, and the teacher to do assessment for learning that is aimed at helping students know what to do to improve their work. Through the intricacies of this learning process is a teacher's creativity, ingenuity, diligence, responsibility, and accountability. The teacher is the design herself, and if the teacher is not seen in the forefront, it is because he or she is on the other end, holding the lever to move the whole system to work. Now momentarily here in my office, everybody is restricted to come near me so I don't have to wear a mask. Every close contact I have with other people builds up my level of anxiety. So you see, I am just as anxious as everyone else in this time of the pandemic with all the restrictions and limitations being imposed. Restrictions seem to have defined the new normal. We are restricted to hold face-to-face meetings, to go to the mall, to attend religious congregations, just to maintain the universal policy on social distancing. So what used to be often became unfrequented. What used to be usual became rare. And we feel less because emotions are strongly connected to movement and expression. More movement and expression means we feel more. Less movement and expression means we feel less. We might be in a situation where we feel less lonely and sad, but we always have an option to see things differently and choose to be creative, restorative, and innovative. When we learn that schools will be open in August, we start to think about the things that we can't do and we don't have. We don't have online resources. Our teachers can teach online. Our student can access online learning, and so on and so forth. The list can be endless. But I really believe that the first step to take in order to thrive in the new normal is change of mindset. Rather than thinking to be less, think to be more. And so in this session, I will talk about the banner program of Misamis Oriental Division, dubbed as Be More. Optimization is the design and operation of a system or process to make it as good as possible in some defined sense, while maximization is the act of raising something to its greatest value or extent. Using these principles will ensure that the utilization of resources and implementation of initiatives will be done in a way that it will get the best results. The big question now is, do we have resources? The answer is we don't have if we focus on what we don't have. But we have resources in our possession and within our control. What are these resources? They come in 4 T's: treasure, talent, technology, and time. Treasure represents our financial resources. We need to do realignment of resources by revisiting our strategic plan and division education development plan. There are program strategies and modalities that are no longer relevant. There are also emerging needs that we need to prioritize, hence the realignment. Even our school budget must be reviewed. Our special education fund must be revisited to ensure that it supports the expenditures identified in our learning continuity plan. Talent represents our human resources. Imagine our thousands of teachers and personnel. That is a great deal of human resources. And we need to tap these resources now. Each teacher is a repository of teaching techniques and strategies that are time-tested and are quality assured based on the products that they have produced over the years. Currently, we are pulling our resources together by inviting teachers to write modules that can be used in online and offline modalities throughout the school year. By maximizing talent and skills of our teachers, we save money and time in coming up with lesson exemplars that can be used by all teachers. So, before we go outside and look for resources and teacher training, let's look at our best practices first that work best in our own context. One strategy on how we optimize the use of technology is through our project modem, or Misamis Oriental Digital Mainstreaming. We see to it that a system is established before we conduct training on content so no teacher is left behind. Now, 100% of our districts has established the ICT network, which facilitated the delivery of training and other initiatives to the doorstep of our teachers. Time is the most important resource ever. Once time is gone, it's gone forever. It's a limited resource that expires every day. So instead of just getting petrified in one corner and do nothing except to wait until the pandemic is over, let's innovate, create, and look for solutions. Some major innovations that we have conducted are the following. SOAR 2.0. This is scaling up organizational accountability and responsibility. This is our capability building program for the supervisors and school heads on digital leadership. Considering that we now operate in a new leadership environment we describe as VUCA, volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous world, it is a must to open opportunities to our education leaders to acquire fresh new perspectives on school leadership. ELEVATE stands for Enhancing Learning in Virtual and Actual Thinking Environments. This is to ensure that methodologies used in teaching are varied, learner-centered, and multimodal. This project highlights the adoption of blended learning and other available alternative delivery modes and the promotion of critical thinking and 21st century skills acquisition. This COVID-19 crisis is a test of our character. The more resilient we are, the easier we can navigate through this challenging situation. The more creative we are, the more we can discover solutions and intervention, and the more we can foster a sense of normalcy in this time of the need. Be More is not just an initiative, it's a mindset.